Boy, oh boy, has it been months and months and months. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It's been like weeks of me not being able to find both of these figures in stores, and now I finally found them, and now I'm finally happy, and now I'm finally here in front of this camera ready to open them for you guys. They are the Wicked Cool Toys Jazwares ESPEON, which I've seen pictures of, and I'm super ecstatic to have it because if you didn't know, ESPEON is my favorite evolution. And then we have Umbreon over here, which is also a very cool Pokemon figure, and honestly the open mouth is a concept that I don't really know how I feel about, but I might actually have a proper opinion by the end of this video. So I'm very excited to open both of these guys for you because, like, oh my god, I'm just oh my god. Both of these guys are part of the Wicked Cool Toys / Jazwares Series 4 Battle 3-inch figures. Lucario is also a part of that line. I actually have the figure right over here. I wanted to review both of these together, and I feel like Lucario would have just been a little bit odd to have, even though it is part of this line technically, or this wave in specific. But this will be a future separate video, so stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get on to reviewing them because I am super excited, like very excited. Like I will run you over if you get in my way type of excited with a car. So watch out. See, I'm sorry y'all, I don't even know. So I was actually able to find both of these figures at a Target. I found these at 2 separate Targets. Wicked Cool Toys distribution kind of sucks, not gonna lie. However, I feel like they're getting better with this wave, which is obviously a very good sign. It did take a long time for me to find these, oh my god, but I am very happy that I finally have them because that means that you guys will probably be able to find them, if not already, very easily, which is good. So anyway, first of all, let's get started on looking at the actual boxes themselves. Now the front just has a little display window where you can see the actual figure. Obviously it has the Pokemon logo, the warnings at the top, Espeon right there. It says it is articulated, it is part of the 3-inch wave. It has a little cute picture of Espeon right there, and obviously battle figure Espeon in all the other languages, Series 4 Psychic type. Same dealio over here for Umbreon. So the sides of the box actually just has a little window that just kind of displays the figure a little bit better. The bottom, no one cares. And then the back of the box just shows the other figures in this wave. Obviously it has Espeon right there, Umbreon right there, Lucario, and then these guys over here. Besides that, that is everything from the box. I'm just gonna start opening them because I'm super excited. I'm gonna save Espeon for last because that one is the one I'm excited most for. But let's get started on Umbreon. So in the packaging, it includes a little pamphlet that shows kind of the figures that are also in this wave that were not shown on the back of the box. Now this is Series 4. The other figures in this wave is this big giant Venusaur, which I have made a review video for. It'll be right here if you want to check that out. Then I have Arcanine and Pangoro, and then we have the Clip and Go wave. Yeah, besides that, these are the two that we're focusing on today. Lucario will come out soon. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the pamphlet. Yeah, let's look at So as you can see, here we have cute little angry, honestly it is looking very angry, Umbreon. And as you can tell, this figure is in a battle pose. It is from right off the bat a little bit hard to stand up, and maybe that's just because I'm not doing it right. I think that's the way it stands up, which is a little bit odd for Umbreon because I do like more staticky type figures that are articulated just because they have more variety to be able to pose them. Now this Umbreon obviously has its open mouth, which is fine, whatever, but the way that the actual pose itself looks like it's just gonna attack at any moment, and that's not really, you can't really do much with that. Like, hey, you want to go out to the supermarket, but also let me also attack you, like you're dead now, but also let's go get some bananas, let's go, like, you know what I mean? Which I mean is fine, I don't really mind, but I know some people do care about having that pose ability of the actual figure to be able to like do photo shoots with it, like make videos with it, or just play with them. This one just looks like it's just straight up mad all the time. If you collected the Tomy version, which I'm actually going to bring out over here, it should not be a big deal just because this version I really do like. A lot of people make fun of it or like say that it looks messed up, but I really like it. It does look a little bit alien-like, not gonna lie, but it is still nonetheless a nice figure. So if you want to like do like playtime, I guess you can have this one be like, I'm off to the supermarket. Oh, you took the last banana? Die! You know what I mean? So you have the ability to use both. That's pretty much about it for the Umbreon pose itself. Let me put this one over here. We'll do more comparisons at the end. But yes, let's move on to actual articulation. Now, something that Wicked Cool Toys Jazwares prides themselves in this line is the actual posability. For one, all 4 legs move. Now, what does this really do besides having the ability to say that it is articulated? Because you can move the legs, but it's gonna not stand up because it obviously is in that one pose it needs to be. Like, they need to be in that one pose, otherwise you can't really like do anything. You can't even make it sit down. That just doesn't look right. The tail doesn't have posability. Obviously, it's a tail. I don't think, I mean, if it had like a swivel joint where it could move it like all around, that would be cool, but it's just stuck. It's stuck right there, which you can't really do anything about it. The head is what is interesting because it looks like it can move around like the Tomy version can. Like, this one just moves around all the way. This one looks like it can do the same thing, so let's see. Oh yeah, it could do the exact same thing. That's pretty much it with the actual articulation. Last thing that we need to do is look at the actual paint job. Now, the paint job itself is looking pretty good. This was the only Umbreon that was available at the store. I think I got a good one because all the paint is looking like it is within the lines itself. Like, the eyes look pretty good. The paint on its mouth could be a little bit better in the teeth, but I don't really mind. The yellow looks pretty good as well. Now, the little circles on the actual sides of the leg, and especially this one right here, do look a little faded. It doesn't look like they added enough layers. You can still see the black underneath. The paint is it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Like, it's pretty good, especially for Wicked Cool Toys. They're raising up the quality control in some of the waves, which I think is pretty good, so good on them. Now, obviously I forgot to share the copyright information, but it is hidden down here as well as the back of the head. Anyway, that's enough with this Umbreon. Let's move on to Espeon, which I'm super excited to show. All right, so let's grab that over here. Alright, so here we have the cute little beautiful Espeon figure, and as you can tell right off the, well, I was gonna say right off the bat, it stands pretty good, but maybe not. As you can see, the actual figure is also in like a little bit of a pose. It is not in a full-on battle pose like Mr. Umbreon, so it has more variety. The pose is looking pretty good. Obviously, the head moves from side to side. The pose is in a little bit more of a neutral stance, which I really do like. From the front, honestly, the neck is a little bit too thin and long. I mean, I don't really care. It is giving me giraffe vibes. The actual pose from the side looks really well done. Like, it looks extremely well done. Like, this figure is pretty cool. Like, it's definitely truly one of the better Espeon figures that have been made off of any company, not gonna lie. Now, one thing I am noticing is that it does lean. Like, I mean, yeah, it leans, but maybe that's just the way the legs are posed. As long as it can stand, that's all that really matters, because obviously I will compare it to the Tomy version over here. This one has some problems as well. Like, as you can tell, this leg needs to be a little bit more forward in order to actually stand. I think that's the same case with this one. Maybe not as much, but it's definitely gonna affect its ability to stand. Now, obviously the there we go. Now, obviously the Espeons are wildly different. This one is obviously way bigger and also seems to fall. I think that's what it likes to do best. The coloring on this one is a lot lighter and I think more accurate to the actual Pokemon itself. I'm gonna say it's definitely, I like this one a lot better than this one. I think it has to do with the mouth. If the mouth wasn't here on this one, I think I would like it the same. The mouth isn't prominent at all. In fact, it doesn't even have one on this figure, so that's pretty good, because I feel like Espeon having a mouth is like, oh, like I can talk, but this one is like, oh, I'm mysterious and I'm a psychic Pokemon, and that's pretty cool. I don't know. Does that make any sense? If you say no, I completely understand, because I didn't even understand what I was saying. Going back to the actual figure itself, it's looking pretty good. I really like this figure. Let's talk about articulation. So obviously the legs, all 4 of them move, and like I said, this one is a little bit more neutral, so you can have more dynamic posings. Like, you can make it stretch, which honestly, that is so cute. Like, you could like put it in like a little, oh, that is so cute, like little yarn ball. That would look so adorable. Anyway, I don't think they can move 360, but why would you want to do that? You're probably gonna break it if you do that. The tail doesn't move. I feel like it would be cool if it had like a little bendable action, but no, you can't really do that. And the head, like I thought, it does move 360, so you can like make it do a little like confused cat stare. But yeah, this is a really cute Pokemon, and the articulation is really good on this one. While it does have some issues standing, and it's honestly way better than the Tomy version just because this one is a little bit more of a pain to actually stand. I think the face on this one is a lot more accurate to the actual Pokemon itself too. Now let's look at the paint job since we're looking at the face, because it's honestly the only part of the whole Pokemon that has paint. But perfect job, honestly. Like the eyes, the little gem, the ears, and the nose are the only parts with paint, and they're all done beautifully. So yeah, that is honestly props to them. This is a really good figure, and I really think they outdid themselves on this figure. Now before I forget, the copyright's hidden down underneath in the belly as well as the back of the head, which is good. So that is pretty much it for the Espeon figure. Now let me put both of these guys side to side. Alright guys, so here I have all 4 of the figures themselves. I want you guys to go in the comments right now and tell me which one out of the Tomy and Wicked Cool Toys versions you like better. For Umbreons, obviously the head mold on the Wicked Cool Toys version I prefer. The stance I think I prefer on the Umbreon from Tomy. And I think for these guys, I think Wicked Cool Toys just knocked it out of the park. Let's be honest, look at both of these and tell me which one you think is cuter. You cannot not tell me that it isn't the Wicked Cool Toys version. Just look at how adorable that is. That is so cute. Honestly, I think Wicked Cool Toys outdid themselves in this line. Could I think they have done a lot more things better? Yes, obviously. However, I'm not gonna sit here and complain just because having both of these two made into this line means we are one step closer into getting a proper Glaceon and Leafeon in a 3-inch figure format, which is what Tomy did not do and what Jack Specific did, but is very impossible to track down that Leafeon because it's the only one I need. Whatever, I'm not gonna go into that. What I'm trying to say is I think they outdid themselves. I really hope that when they do make Glaceon and Leafeon that they're both in a neutral stance like Espeon is in, just because I think that is definitely necessary and needed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys. Look at this cute little family portrait. Let me zoom into little Miss Evie right over there. We have Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and the newest additions, Umbreon and Espeon. Y'all, I am so excited for Wicked Cool Toys to release their Glaceon and Leafeon and eventually their Sylveon figures, just because I think there has not been one figure that Wicked Cool Toys has released from the Evolution line that I don't prefer over the Tomy versions. I think Wicked Cool Toys in the 3-inch line is their best line that they are producing, just because they outdo themselves for each and every one of these. I love all of them. Like, there are definitely top tier figures, and honestly for the price point of $6.99, go out and look for them. Go out and buy them. You guys deserve to have these figures in your life, especially if you're looking for a proper Evolution family figure. Wicked Cool Toys, one last time, thank you so much for producing such an amazing figure. I can't wait for your Leafeon and Glaceon. Like, I'm super excited. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure review. Let me know which one you guys prefer most. And yeah, make sure you go hit that button down there and subscribe. Click the little bell to see whenever I upload. And yeah, get excited for a lot more videos coming in 2021 because I have a lot planned. Not just reviews, a bunch of other Pokemon related stuff. And maybe not some Pokemon related stuff. Just like stay tuned, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, no.